everyone, this video is about how to get through these difficult times and also how to move from fear to love. Fear is the main pandemic which is spreading on the planet right now. Most of the people live in fear every day, regardless of the fact if there is a virus or not. For sure, we are all suffering from fear. So many people are afraid of the disease and many are afraid of the vaccines. And many more people are afraid of being injected with nanochips and being controlled by the government. And other people are afraid
of not getting out of their house or not going to work or even not having enough money to support their family in the coming days. There are so many things and so much
Yes.
fear, so much stress people are going through in this time.
Yes, many of us go through a struggle to survive, and there are many people who live from one day to the other and they have no money anymore, or from 1 month to the other, and the lockdown is extending. And it is a difficult situation the world is going through right now, and I want to tell you that what you are afraid of, you actually focus on, and what you focus on, it grows. And fear weakens your immunity system and makes you vulnerable to many things, to the disease and also to the thing you are trying to avoid. The first step to let go of fear and move from fear to love, it is to let go of the victim mentality. We all think, and I also used to think sometimes, yet I looked at it, that we should let go of the victim mentality.
Yeah, that's very true.
Which means that it's nothing being done to us or nothing happening to us. And if you follow conspiracy theories, there is nothing they are doing to you or that they can do to you, because you as well you are the universe in ecstatic motion, and you create your own reality. And when you are able to step out of fear and be in charge of your own life, of your own feelings, of your own body, then you change the way things manifest around you. Also, you will have the courage to speak up and inspire other people and to express yourself when you agree with something to be done unto you, or when you don't agree with something to be done unto you. Because if all the people have the ability to be courageous and to let go of the victim mentality, then many things can be changed. And
Very true.
That's it.
Yeah, and also as we see around us, for most of us, our family members are fine and healthy. We are all at home together. And for those of us who are privileged enough to be able to support ourselves without working in these days, we should be grateful for that. And we see outside there is much more peace, the air is much more cleaner, there is much more serenity, and the nature is much more happy. This is what our reality is right now. Only thing is that we are not focusing on what is around us and what we are in right now. We are focusing on what might happen, how many people might die, what might happen in the future, what if. We are only focusing on the what ifs and what is happening to other people who are suffering. We are not being grateful and we are not being present in our reality right now, which is absolutely beautiful for those of us who are privileged enough to experience it.
Yeah, we are actually not living in the present. We are anxious about the future and what it might come. And from a spiritual perspective, the conspiracy theories which go around this are valid from a spiritual perspective as well, because they might interfere with the human freedom, with your freedom to choose and with your independence.
To choose what you want to go inside your body or in your mind.
Yet to think about this creates anxiety about the future, and it might end up attracting that, and you might get vulnerable to things you don't want. If you are present and you let go of your anxiety, what it might happen, of what it might happen or what might not happen, and you would just be able to feel happy and pleasant within yourself and accept the situation, not resist it, and see what you can do in this time, how you can work on yourself, because the only way out is within. It is now the time that you can spend by looking within yourself, by looking at your mind. It is a time when you are able to know your mind much better and see the struggles you are going through are mostly coming from the mind. So if you are able to look within and create peace within yourself, that is a wonderful thing that you need to do to be able to move from fear to love. Another thing is that you need to trust. You need to trust your heart. You need to trust love. You need to trust the universe or God, or however you want to call it, because everything is happening for a greater reason. There is something to learn out of this. No matter how bad it is or how bad it might get, always trust that God is there for you. Even in deep pain and suffering, God is there, and you are not alone. You are never alone, and no matter what might follow, it will be okay.
Yeah, and if you don't believe in God or whatever, the universe is there with you, or you yourself are there with you. That itself is the greatest power and empowerment you can have for yourself. To have the trust, if not in God, if not in the universe, at least on yourself.
Exactly. Be courageous to express yourself, to think freely, to express your opinion, and don't just sit and watch the news, which spreads so much fear.
Yeah, that's the big point.
You actually need to do research and think for yourself. Don't just sit down and wait for things to change. You be the change that you want to see in the world. You start moving and doing exercise and improve your immunity system. Many people do not speak about how to improve your immunity system, and that is the main thing. To be locked down and to wait for a vaccine to come is actually detrimental to your immunity, because you need the sun, and you need fresh air, and you need the earth, and you need vitamins. You need to eat fresh fruits and vegetables so that your body is strong and you feel energetic and alive within yourself. So focus on growing your immunity. Taking cold showers in the morning, doing yoga, pranayama, meditating are very good tools to work with in this regard.
And being outside if possible, or be in the sun. Be present to what is around you, not what is happening on the TV or on the internet or in your imagination. Just be present with what is around you, and that in itself is peaceful, calm and beautiful, and that itself is something that will make you turn from fear into love.
The imagination itself can cause a lot of fear to people.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is a good point too.
Yeah.
And another thing which I wanted to say is to help those people which are in need. Of course, you must be grateful for everything that you have, that you are able to survive, that you are able to buy groceries, and that you have a shelter, and the loved ones and the dear ones to you are good and alive and safe. Although it is a difficult time, at least you have all these things. But there are people who don't have these things. They are not as privileged as you are. So be sure to check them to see if they are fine, to help them in any way you can. It is very important to do this. Also realize the fact that you are infinite consciousness having a temporary human experience, and there is the truth of impermanence. This thing came as it came, it will also shall go. You are infinitely powerful, and from the state of love you are so powerful, because love is expansive while fear is limiting you. So be in a state of gratitude, of love and of compassion, of accepting the situation, and on working on yourself.
Subscribe for more videos, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and see you next time. Bye.
Let love guide you.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
Love you. Bye.